something.
And we are live. Hello, everyone. Ricky Uzumaki, live from the land of Aloha, with my friends Nick, Jamie, and Harry. Say hi, guys.
Good.
Why do you keep inviting me back?
Like
I don't get it.
Like I've said before, you guys make streaming more fun. And now, we're back to more Kingdom Hearts.
Also, Nick, about a thing I sent. Sorry about the feels.
I have a hard time.
Maybe it's because I'm on mobile, but I can just zoom in.
Yeah, I'm on. Oh. Jamie, why? Why must you do this to me?
Because if I have to suffer, so do you.
Why?
Because misery loves company.
I mean, you're not wrong, Jamie.
Oh, also, this is far too true, and I think it'll get a laugh out of you. When Americans ask the government for help, no, it's cheaper just to have you die. That's far too true.
Must you depress me even more?
I was trying to make you laugh. I guess I'm failing at that.
Just a bit.
Oh, and Nick, don't worry. The gummy ship missions in Kingdom Hearts 2 are way better than this.
Well, this is definitely funny. So, what do you do for a living? I collect the souls of sinners and condemn them to hell. So you're a lawyer? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, he's not wrong.
I don't know if I showed this to you. I know I showed this to Ricky, but I don't know if I showed this to you.
A big ship is catching up to us. Oh yeah, this is Neverland.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
Yeah, Nick, did I show this to you? Because I know I showed it to Ricky, but I don't remember if you were online.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Tools explained. 2-ton engine hoist. A tool for testing the maximum tensile strength of everything you forgot to disconnect.
Nick, do you
I
have
think you'd come, Sora.
I'm hearing some echo in the background. Are you?
Where are Donald and Goofy?
Do you have the?
I
Are
don't.
they that important to you?
I'm
Harry,
muted.
More important than old friends?
Harry, is that you?
Instead of worrying about them,
What?
you should be asking
Do you have
about
do you
her.
have the volume on the stream on?
Kyrie!
That's right. While you were off goofing around, I finally found her.
Not so fast. No
Dick
aboard
Wad's
my
back.
vessel, boy.
Riku, why are you siding with the Heartless?
Riku.
The Heartless obey me
Long,
now,
spiky-haired man.
Now I have nothing.
Number
to
two.
Dick Waffle.
Yes, Dick
Stupid.
Waffle. Or
Sooner or
Flex
later
Machine,
they'll
as I like to
swallow
call
your
him
heart.
sometimes,
Not a
because
chance.
he flexed
Heart's
on
too
Ricky
strong.
pretty.
Riku,
You guys are never gonna let me
Also,
live that
I
I
down.
have a few other tricks as well.
I found a
He
cute
literally was
thing.
just standing there looking at you as you fail to jump off and then just walks the rest of the way.
You can go see your friends now.
ah,
How
That's no
are
good
we not
thing.
supposed to?
Let's get underway already. And keep Sora away from
I sent a
Kyrie
cute
until we're
thing
ready to
to
land.
make you feel better.
Yes, he did.
That scurvy brat thinks he can order me around.
What shall we do, Captain Hook?
Nothing! The hold is crawling with Heartless. Let them keep an eye on the brats.
But, Captain, you know who is also down...
Did you hear that, Smee? Oh, that dreadful sound.
No, Captain.
Are you quite sure? Did I imagine it? Oh, my poor nerves.
Wait, the crocodile?
Yep,
You don't say.
he's talking about TikTok
Yeah.
Croc.
It was definitely Kyrie. I finally found
This
him.
is like fucking hell. This is like the most honest advertisement for a beater car ever. Miles, 199,999. Price reduced from $995 to $595. Vehicle description: beats walking.
How you doing there?
Yeah, sounds about
For a way
right.
out?
And here we go with
You
Peter
don't
Pan.
give credit for honesty.
I'm the answer to your prayers. Okay then. Fine. Have it your way.
But you're stuck in here too, aren't you?
Let me guess, Peter Pan is
Nope,
going to
I'm
be
just waiting for
still
some-
better than
Who?
Donald will be.
Probably.
Tinkerbell, what took you so long?
And Ricky will still endlessly defend him.
So you found Wendy?
Yeah, Ricky keeps defending Donald even though he's
was
the most
another girl there,
useless
too?
of the three. Like, literally any of
Are
the
you
guest
crazy?
characters
There's
are
no
better
way
than
I'm
him
gonna
in
leave
every
Wendy
way.
there.
She must be pretty jealous.
Also, you cannot deny this is fucking hilarious.
Okay,
Now,
something's wrong
that
with
is
the,
amazing.
okay, something is wrong with the chat for the stream.
Come on, Tink. Open up the door.
Manga, anime, Netflix adaptation.
I'm Sora.
Okay.
Good,
we're
chat
in this
works
together,
for
but
me.
only till we find Wendy.
All right. I'm probably gonna. I'm gonna switch Donald with Peter Pan.
Told you!
Let's-
Ricky, until he is... See? Ricky, you can't defend Donald now because you basically just admitted it.
Donald's only good for healing in the Trinities.
Yeah, so yeah, he's effectively worthless. Because he's beat out by an item, and just to get occasional marginal loot.
I'm wondering if I should go check if Traverse Town has anything new yet.
Oh, I like
Ever
that
just
game.
been in that mood?
Yeah, pretty much. I've been that past couple days.
All right, gonna check if Traverse Town has anything new, then head right back to Neverland. First district.
Certain point you just get used to it.
Do it, bitch.
Let's see. Shop. Buy. Nope, nothing new yet. Oh, wait. Nope, nothing new. At least nothing worth getting.
Came back all this way for what?
I'm probably just gonna work on getting all the weapons later, because there is an achievement for getting all the shields and all the mage staffs. Back to Neverland. Ship hold. Save. Wait, we already saved. Party. Swap Donald out for Peter Pan.
Nick.
I find the logic of this game weird. The fact that you can literally just warp out of there whenever you like, and yet you're back to where you were strapped.
That's a gameplay mechanic thing.
Come on.
Come on.
Anyway, sorry, Jimmy.
I was about to say, found a picture that last night, Harry got Ricky to try to resist saving every picture I sent from Usagi Drop. And you'll never guess which picture out of all of them is the one that initially broke him. And he was like, okay, I give up, I have to save it.
Put it up.
One.
Really?
Yes. Certain one that nearly caused the onion chopping ninjas to return because, well, it was from the final moments of the final episode.
Where the hell did the onion chopping ninjas thing come from?
Ricky not wanting to admit that he actually cried.
To be fair, that's something pretty common in the anime community. But it's kind of a meme at this point.
You literally try to defend yourself with a meme.
Yeah, careful with that though, Ricky, cause yeah, the whole onion chopping ninjas thing. I didn't believe that for a second.
All right, down, head down.
Yeah.
I did double good.
These Heartless go down pretty easy.
Hey, you guys late in the fucking game. Ricky, look at Ruby Santa.
In the middle of a battle, Nick.
Wherever you can, trust me, you'll love it.
You look in general, because actually, the GIF I shared is actually fucking adorable.
Oh,
that's pretty cute.
Heard the audio go out for a second.
Sean's gonna think.
Wow.
I give you.
How many of these things are there?
Yes. Wait.
I give him double.
I see.
Finally, I've got one of
Nick, I found a picture that's so accurate, it's just depressing.
A genius.
This image is probably the most accurate visual representation of the United States education system.
You alright, Nick?
Too accurate for comfort?
Why, Jamie? Why?
You guys, I wonder, Ricky, how confused your viewers get at stuff like this because they can't see what they're talking about.
True.
I don't care. I don't
Should have been here.
Anyone can fly. You want to try?
And here comes the pixie dust scene after scene as soon as coming up.
Aw, haven't you cooled off yet, Tink? Just a little bit of pixie dust. There, now you can fly.
What? So Wendy's not one of the chosen ones?
There are 7, supposedly. And Maleficent says she's not one of them. Hoist anchor as soon as possible. Leave all the dead weight behind.
Okay, that's hilarious.
After the trouble of capturing her? And why
Ruby with a
those
lightsaber.
7? What is Maleficent planning anyway?
Who knows? As long as it means getting Kyrie's heart back, I couldn't care less.
You're wasting your time. The Heartless.
Or as we like to call it,
the
opium.
crack scene.
Stupid. Frickin'. Sorry, the audio went out for a second.
Because you get it for Tinkerbell's crack.
Alright.
Lost forever.
Alright, the
I
audio
will
should be
find
back.
it, no matter what.
Captain,
What?
the prisoners have escaped. What's more, Peter Pan is with them.
Blast that Peter Pan. All right then. Bring the hostage to me cabin, Smee. Hop to it.
Sorry about the pause.
What is it, Tink?
Peter? Peter Pan?
Wendy!
Please, hurry! The pirates are coming!
What? I'll be right up there. Just hold on.
Wendy?
Yes?
Is there another girl in there with you?
Oh, why, yes. But she seems to be asleep. She hasn't budged an inch.
Ugh, stupid frickin'
Kyrie!
streaming issue. Stream status poor.
No!
Oh! Wendy! Hey, let's get up there.
At least we have
Definitely
that
agree, it
sense of unity, I guess.
Hear that meme, and it made you like act.
I can't.
Here's the video. It's a YouTube channel called The Virtual Reality Show. Because I was on a VR binge. I was like obsessed with VR.
You still
Because I,
are.
love VR.
You still are, but that's beside the point.
Yes, and apparently there's a university that hosts fully interactive classes in VR.
Nice.
Like, you can imagine how cool it would have been if in high school you had got, while you were learning about space, you got to take a VR field trip to fucking Mars or some shit.
Right. I think the stream, the quality is back to normal right now. Alright, you can't go down there.
Wait, what? Ricky, you were like bleep warping.
Sorry.
I think that's a BoJack Horseman reference. I think he's making a BoJack Horseman reference when Princess Carolyn was like,
I literally have never watched that show.
"No more flights of fancy for you. You are a robot. Bleep, bloop, blorp, blorp, bleep."
I have literally not watched a single episode of that show. How the fuck was I supposed to know they did that?
Sorry.
No, that was me making a joke at Ricky.
I was saying that to Jamie because you weren't saying it. I was saying that to Jamie.
That was me making a joke aimed at Ricky to see if he'd notice.
I noticed.
This is it. This is it.
They don't necessarily disapprove of it. And the thing is,
What's the curriculum they're actually teaching? Because that's another problem with comic.
University that's doing this. So they're not Common Core. It's a university.
I'm not getting any audio from.
But the main thing is it is scalable. So if once the bugs are worked out, it could potentially be applied
There we go.
As a replacement to Common Core.
Alright. Where the heck are we supposed to go again? Let's see.
Most of the issues come down to the fact that teachers aren't usually...
Oh, we need Donald to open the door. Great. We gotta go get Donald so we can open the door.
They're grown-up gamers. We have fucking endurance. They have such weak wills and concentration.
Party, Peter Pan.
Yeah, the thing is the potential for something great is there. Because the main issue with is keeping their fucking interest. And you don't
We don't have the yellow trinity yet. Great.
kids' interest by making them study a textbook.
This, however, would fix that likely.
Let me ask you this. Which would be more interesting? Studying space from a textbook or studying space by taking a virtual field trip to outer space?
I'll take the latter.
Same.
Exactly. Thing is, like, you know how, I don't know if you had this where you were going, when you were in high school, where you were at, but back in Georgia when I was in high school, second year of high school, you had school issued iPads for educational purposes, and that made, well, go on, it made learning a lot more interesting. And it was a pretty successful program. Too bad that those were iPads, which meant they were unbelievably fragile, and you give a bunch of $800 iPads to high schoolers, and they realize that they aren't paying out of pocket for this shit. You can imagine how well they treat those things.
Yeah.
All right. Got the ladder down. Now I'm switching back. Now I'm switching Peter Pan back in place of Donald.
Especially when there was the option to take the iPads home, which basically meant you got an iPad, an $800 iPad for $20, and if you broke it, it got replaced, and you just had to pay another $20.
Yeah.
That was not their smartest move.
Attempts for trying. Props for trying.
So by the time I graduated, they phased out the iPads and they switched to Chromebooks because they're cheaper and more durable.
Wait!
Well, more durable than an iPad doesn't mean much, but still.
I mean, honestly, they should have done that from the onset, by the sounds of it.
Gotta fight anti-Sora.
Yes, but apparently Apple had with Walton County. They made a special deal with Walton County.
Because of course they did.
They had signed a 3-year contract, so for an interesting 3 years, everyone in the high school had an iPad that was paid for with taxpayer dollars.
Oh, I imagine people were not too happy when they had to raise taxes to cover that shit.
The thing is, the taxes were, as far as I can tell, the taxes were not, like, actually raised. It was actually just reallocating tax money was already being taken out. It was a matter of reallocation of funds rather than having to increase taxation. Well, you know where they reallocated those funds from? School bus maintenance. Yeah, that wasn't a bright idea.
Let me guess, they had a lot more issues with the buses over those 3 years.
Oh, yeah. Like, it seemed every single day I was riding a different bus to school because they were breaking down a lot more often.
Well, because they had a lot less maintenance.
Oh, I got the
Let me put it to you like this. Every student in the school had one. There were 1,300 students at that specific school. And this was just for the one school. Every school in Walton County was, well, every high school and middle school was doing this in Walton County.
That's a lot of money getting taken out of bus maintenance.
Yeah. So when the contract ran out, they realized how much it was fucking costing them, especially since iPads are notoriously fragile. Like, oh, for the first month, there was an issue with there was an issue with the fact that like iPad cases were optional at first. That lasted for about 2 weeks before about 50% of the people in the school came back to the library and just turned in their iPhones. Were like, yeah, I was watching a YouTube video, and it slipped out of my hand and just shattered on the concrete.
They should have had that as standard from the get-go. They wouldn't have had so many of them break. Or as many of them break.
That was, okay, 50% of 1,300 students at my school alone.
Alright, Peter Pan is gone.
That's 650 iPads. 650 $800 iPads total in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, they did not think this through.
Oh, and after that, they basically got the iPad equivalent of Otter phone cases for the iPads. And if you know anything about high quality cases, those things are not cheap either.
Oh, I know. Why do you think I have my iPhone? I'll tell you this about Otter case. It fucking works. It's cheap, but it fucking works.
Yeah, the thing is they got custom built ones that were running them $300 each.
Yeah, she just had a Chromebook from the start.
Yes, but the thing is they were under contract for 3 years by this point. So they were basically forced to make the best of a bad situation. And of course the students weren't complaining, they were getting free fucking $800 iPads.
But they were also not before, which is to be expected for high school.
Yes, but their level of responsibility for it, quote unquote, was they paid a $20 insurance fee and $20 if they destroyed their iPad to replace it.
So, I gotta ask you a question.
What?
Did you break yours?
Nope. Actually, I was super careful with that because I was so broke that I couldn't even afford the $20 if that happened.
So you were one of the few people that actually had an incentive not to break it.
Yeah, even though I knew that $20 still was nowhere near what it would have cost me to replace it normally.
Run off where?
You still didn't want to have to pay them $20.
No, I did not. I was, by the end of the first year, I was the only student in my grade who was still using their original government-issued iPad, as it was called.
Nice.
If you were, if I were like you, they wouldn't have had any problems.
Well, there still would have been problems because they were prohibitively expensive, and like it would have just been cheaper to buy everyone a $200 Chromebook as opposed to an $800 iPad with a $300 case to protect that $800 iPad.
Would have significantly less breakage rates.
Also, they were having problems with students because of the way the iPads are designed, because, well, the software is made with Apple. They're having problems with kids being way too familiar with how to use them, which doesn't sound like an issue until you realize they were able to bypass any content restrictions on that the school put on the iPads, which means kids were getting distracted in class. Or they were supposed to be doing lesson plans. They were playing games that they downloaded off the App Store that they weren't supposed to be able to access because the school had blocked them. And that was the school's mistake because they should have known better than to block those. Because you know what happens when you forbid something in a high school?
They're gonna do it.
Well,
you didn't think I'd leave you and take behind, did you?
Do now, isn't it?
Yes. For about 3 or 4 months, I actually ran a little side hustle, quote unquote, jailbreaking iPads. It was so simple, it was honestly ridiculous. But considering that line of work relied heavily on discretion, I'm not going to say who was involved. Needless to say, I made about $50 a week off that, but all that money went to honey buns because those white icing honey buns were fucking addictive.
Yeah, that icing at first was fucking fun.
Yes, so that money ended up going right back to the school anyway because they went to the vending machine.
And they must have loved you.
Well, no, because, then again, they never figured out that it was me. Mysteriously, the day I graduated is the day people stopped figuring out how to jailbreak their iPads. But then again, I was one of a graduating class of 600, so... But yeah, I hear that since they switched to Chromebooks, they've had less financial issues in Walton County.
Yeah, not surprised. Then maybe the buses will work better.
And
like when Oh, you want to know how fucking delusional the school board was?
It's not even good.
When they first were talking about launching the program, they were even toying with the idea of replacing all the school computers with iMacs. With like MacBook, like actual legit like $5,000 Mac computers.
Ready to make a splash, you codfish? Now it's your turn to walk the plank.
And now we take on Captain Hook.
Jose hot.
Potentially. I think. Well, the thing is, they were basically. You know how when you go to like you get those free vacations, but they try to sell you a timeshare. I have a sneaking suspicion that happened, but Apple paid for it, and they were just told about how wonderful Apple products are for the education market, but neglected to bring up the price tag until after they'd already signed a contract.
I have a feeling.
To their credit, they seem to have learned their lesson.
Well, that's a plus at least.
But because of that, I do have a soft spot for iPads. I hate every other Apple product, but I do like iPads. For all the fragility, the iPad never let me down. Mostly because I would wince if I so much as set it down on a table too hard.
Oh,
So,
I learned a new skill.
That's how careful I was, so.
Well, you are quite skilled with the game, Ricky.
Is it actually useful?
Oh, Kyrie couldn't wake
What?
up, so maybe
Rick,
she
you
really
said you learned
lost
it
her
in the game. You learned a new skill. I'm like, is it actually useful?
Sora.
Actually,
Oh,
quite a
it's
few of the
probably
skills are
something like macrame or something like that.
It really
Or
flew.
crochet.
Until I told
I got a new ability
I wonder if she'll believe
called the
me.
Ars Arcanum.
Probably not.
Basically, you shoot
You can
blasts
bring
of
her to
energy at
Neverland
the enemy, if
Then
I remember
she
right.
can try it herself.
If you
No different
believe,
from like any other
you can do
abilities you
anything,
have,
right?
which do basically
find
that same
Kyrie.
thing.
I
Actually,
know I will.
I
So
do make
much I
use of
wanna
the
tell
Strike
her
Blade and
about
the Sonic
flying,
Blade.
the pirates, and everything else that's happened.
So fans.
What's that, Tink? What about the clock tower? You say there's something there.
And now we get to the keyhole in Neverland, which is at the clock tower.
Hole.
Was that supposed to be a dirty joke, Nick?
Ricky, never stop being an innocent cinnamon roll. Never stop.
Open this little thing. Get a
But
flare.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
dears.
look, I was in high school at a weird time. I did enjoy the iPad. I did not enjoy the fact that my bus was always late for that time, but that was the trade-off. They had already signed the contract, and that money had to come from somewhere.
That is true.
Maintenance budget that was going to come from, or the staff meeting lunch budget, and we both know which is important to them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, Neverland's keyhole sealed.
They did already, by the time they got those iPads, they had already started buying a bunch of those $5,000 MacBook, like those Macs, though. Mostly for teachers, though.
Of course.
Honestly, Nick, it's when things hit
Yes.
Hollow Wait, just wait till we get to Hollow Bastion. That's when things really start getting interesting.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I
God. God, the kid designs for these characters are just so fucking creepy.
Yeah, that was the way it was back in the early games.
Like, look at his soulless fucking eyes.
Well, you gotta remember, this was back in the early 2000s.
It was reckless.
Not every game had that issue.
Using a vessel. Remember, relying too heavily on.
I'm trying to defend this
something
game,
funny? In high school, I actually learned some basic coding on an iPad. Not because the school taught it to me, but no, because I got involved in a website that I liked at the time and became a page editor.
He apparently followed her here through sheer force of will.
Fun.
But fear not. No harm will come to you.
Ironically, the most educational thing I learned at that school was not taught to me by a teacher.
Yes, the untapped power that lies within you. Now, child, it's time you awakened that power and realized your
Also, apparently, word got around at the school that I taught myself to code, and I immediately became every teacher's go-to IT person.
Sorry to hear that, Jamie.
That's why you don't make that.
Peter, are you really going back to Neverland?
I didn't.
Afraid so.
But the school network was did not allow for any privacy, so apparently the principal saw like what I was doing on my iPad and realized I was writing lines of code and was like, oh, and sent word to the other teachers.
Oh boy, she's getting steamed again. Do me a favor. Look after her for me, will ya?
I have a video for you.
What?
Oh?
Oh, we got the Tinkerbell summon, and the Fairy Harp Keyblade, and the Glide ability.
Okay, well, I'll watch that and be back.
Alright, let's see. Abilities. Equip. Oh, I don't have enough for the Ars Arcanum yet.
The Ghost? Is that Harry?
Yep. Alright, let's see. What can we give Goofy? We can give him...
Gorsh.
We can give him the Evolution ability, which gives up MP to give 30 HP to the entire party. Or Second Wind, which recovers from Chaos stats quickly with HP fully restored.
Whatever you want to do, buddy. Whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with Second Wind because that's a little more useful than Evolution. And then I'll add Cheer, which increases the summons gauge.
Yeah, because we're not Zinch, remember.
Leaf Bracer for Donald. Stop enemies from breaking Cure ability on himself. Why not?
Yeah, maybe make Donald, like, a tiny bit useful.
Okay, equip the Glide ability. While in the air, press the circle button to ride the air currents. Hold down the circle button to remain aloft.
Harry, I have a question for you.
Ask him. Wait, Harry, you still there?
Oh, of course. The one time I need a more unbiased opinion, he's not here.
What's your question? I'll see if I can answer it.
See, I don't trust you because of how biased you are towards Donald.
Fair enough. But I'd still like to hear the question.
Does Donald actually have a use in the second game?
He's actually quite a bit more useful in the second game. He's not almost totally useless.
It took you long enough to finally admit he's like damn near he's pretty much useless in this game.
Yeah, it's only till late in the game that he's actually useful.
Oh, so by the time... Oh, so basically, like, when it's almost over.
Yeah.
That's kind of bad game design. Like... Come on.
Like, Donald does have some use early in the game, but not much.
So he's useless.
Yeah, and you want to guess who Maleficent's house guest is in Hollow Bastion that traveled the world through sheer force of will to follow one of the princesses of heart?
Argentum?
No, you want it's a Disney character. Care to guess who it? Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, I remember, because I remember I read a manga adaptation of the first game.
Yeah, Beast basically said "fuck you" to reality through sheer force of will, followed where Belle was taken to.
Wow.
That's how strong his heart was. Well, we found the gun.
That's some Argent level shit right there.
Yep.
To be fair though, why can I see even Art in Fragmented Hearts Argent, even though he's being trained to become a Guardian of the Light, he just tries to go off on his own to hunt down Ember's body by himself?
He would. Alright, let's install that Navi piece and then do
Come on, Ricky, he totally would do that.
He would. That is such an Argent move.
Did you even hear me?
I did. Argent would.
But you didn't answer me.
Sorry, but yeah, Argent would do that. He would basically say "fuck you" to fuck you to reality and fuck you to his mission and head off to track down Embers to nobody himself.
Nobody and body.
Yep.
Even though everyone tells him not to.
Yep. He's just that kind of stubborn guy.
This is why Ember chose him to hold her heart, because, well, he ain't gonna make himself. He's not gonna give himself up to darkness with that kind of fucking stubbornness and irrationality.
Yep. Although
yeah,
no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, even Azura, how faint of a chance that might be, there is still a chance.
Yep. All right. We can do all the Book of Pooh stuff later.
Just hope you're not feeling in number 2 of a mood.
Boo!
Boo this man, boo!
I always loved the glide ability.
Bad, Harry. Bad.
Let's go to Sid, get this Navi piece installed, and then do the next tournament in the Coliseum.
You hear what I said?
Yeah, we heard you. It just wasn't very good.
Yeah. As for you getting a new art, well, you've always had the right stuff.
No sad.
I had it, then I lost it. It's just like you when Riku flexed on you.
King.
Boo.
Aren't you worried?
The king told us to go out and find the king bearer, and we found you. So as long as we stay together,
we're hearing a lot of background noise, Harry. Are you outside or something?
You just gotta believe in yourself, that's all.
Just believe.
Burning Harry down. Got it.
I am going to go get honey.
Ah, you're getting your paycheck?
Yep.
Alright. But yeah, Nick, things are gonna be a lot.
I gave you a double point.
Nice. But yeah, Nick, things are about to start getting a lot more interesting in this game.
Yeah, it only took, 8 parts. Right, Ricky?
Harry, you don't need to roast this man. He hasn't done anything since the first part to deserve that yet. Yet being the key word there.
I'm just getting my dues in because I work at random times during the week.
Thing is, though, he's yet to die during one of these boss fights.
That's probably going to change when I encounter the Ice Titan and Sephiroth.
Ooh, that means then we get to just. Oh, that means we get. So that means we get to bring it up that no, you still lost on easy mode.
Well, the Ice Titan, I'll do that on that one. Because that's pretty obvious how to beat him.
Sephiroth, on the other hand, has no tells for an attack pattern.
Yep.
All right, but Ricky, if you lose the Ice Titan on easy mode, I'm still not gonna let you live it down.
I know.
Yeah.
There's that motivation for you to not fuck up and lose.
Yep.
Yeah, when I get to the store/fish place, I'll DM you the trick to beating Ice Titan.
Huh?
Okay.
What about me?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Kyrie?
Because, Ricky, that'd be too easy.
I played the fifth.
That make your jobs hard somehow, considering you're on easy mode.
True.
Yeah, we gotta be in the walls.
Ricky, if you didn't want us to be dicks like this to you, you should have maybe not done easy mode.
The Transform G Gummy. Let's see if we can install that. Transformers,
less than they appear.
It's a good thing that it's not in the shape of a string.
Why? So then he doesn't get strung along?
Wait, here's the Transform G. Oh, enables the ship to transform. Adds 2 defense. Yeah, I'm adding that.
But Nick, the Transform G, I think it's not a string.
Oh.
Hey, it'd be okay if it was the character Aqua.
She of age.
She is.
And she was quite the looker.
Yeah, you'll see her. You'll see her when we get. We'll see her when we eventually get to Birth by Sleep.
Oy veys.
She had blue hair.
I still don't get why they're trusting Chip and Dale to build spaceships. Like, I'm sorry, but has anyone ever seen any of those cartoons with them in them?
I was like, you mean Dip and Fail?
Yes. Ew, who got Yellow Submarine in my Star Fox?
What?
Yeah, watching a stream.
That's an upgraded healing one.
Ricky, you got Yellow Submarine in my Star Fox. I'm not approving this.
Alright, let's see where we can put the Transform G. This'll just
I just realized Jamie's not bad yet.
He left?
Maybe it wasn't that bad.
might be able to get a word in.
No, the Firaga's too big.
Too big.
Alright, let's see if we can switch out the cannon.
I'm a fire blazer.
There's some people in my town with a truck 2020 thing up.
Thunder G, no. The Thundara G, or the Thundaga G. Here we go. There we go. Now that's a cannon.
Thunder G, go!
Is it wrong? I just pictured Ruby when you said, "Now that's a cannon."
Not wrong. There we go. Hook up.
Say what you will about what they've become. They've had some.
I was about to say what I thought it looked like, but I refrained from saying such.
You mean a one-eyed monster?
Alright. Save.
Man, and I thought I was terrible at symmetry.
I'm probably gonna add one more Thundara G cannon.
I one time tried making it so that all the weapons were faced the wrong way.
Does it shoot backwards?
No. At least from what I remember.
Wow, Ricky, you made something out of my own heart. Basically, it has no speed and is tanky as hell and has a lot of guns. You took the me approach for once, and I approve.
So to you, he is a Mia-boo.
Oh!
I don't even know what the latter even means.
No, Ricky, usually you make the speedy stuff. I'm surprised you're going with my methodology.
What can I say? I decided to change things up.
And thereby making a absolute monstrosity in the process.
Yep. But hey, at least I got more firepower.
How much firepower do you need?
All of the firepower.
Wait, Nick, you made a Cinder Anatomist baby?
Harry?
Yes.
Go on the wall.
There's no wall to be found. I'm outside.
Alright, let's see. Head to a new world.
I like how every time you tell me to go into something, either I'm already there, or there's no thing of that nature for me to go into.
Alright.
Harry, go in the water.
Alright.
I'm not near any water.
Let's go do the tournament, and then we can head to Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, sad thing for you, Nick, I'm not even near water.
God damn it.
Like, I don't know if that's possible either. I'm in Florida.
You're literally on a peninsula.
And yet, on the road I'm on, there's no water.
Oh,
don't enter yet. Gotta save real quick. The fights against Cloud... I gotta fight Cloud and Hercules in this tournament, but it should be pretty easy.
Yeah, let's just hope your head's not in the clouds.
If he gets wrecked.
Yeah, Ricky, let's hope your head's not in the clouds while you take on Herc.
Are you kidding me? Well, with Cloud, it's gonna be no difficulty because he hasn't changed a bit while I've gotten a lot stronger.
Hercules, on the other hand.
Herc's and Herc.
Herc only hit. To be fair, Herc only has like 200 health more than Cloud.
You know what funny is? Technically, Herc is a merc because he gets hired to take out monsters.
Yes.
Herc, the merc.
Alright.
Is he actually called that, or did I just make that up?
No, actually...
No, you're pretty accurate.
Actually, at one point in the games, Pete calls Hercules Herc the Jerk.
Take that!
Well, I said Herc with an M.
Hey!
Hey, Jamie.
I was gonna see how long it'd take y'all to notice I was back.
I figured you. I noticed a while ago. I was just wondering, like, huh, what's taking?
My screen is off because I'm driving a bike.
But yeah, I watched that video before. I just was rewatching it because like that was a good video.
Hold up, median.
Kind of saddens me a bit that these other companies are struggling to compete, though, because well, for one, there's an electric car I'm really looking forward to.
What the
And
heck?
it's not a Tesla, actually.
What the heck happened?
Going to make
shit.
in about 1 or 2 years a
Freaking remote
fully
play messed up.
electric Ford F-150.
Something went wrong with the remote play.
Yeah, that'll happen from time to time.
Well, fix it.
Fixing it now.
You remember to pause.
No, it fucked up before I could.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably getting snacked around.
Come on, damn it. Damn it! There we go.
How much did you get snacked around?
A bit.
Ow. Apparently Bryce holds feet pretty damn well.
Honestly, Ricky, it would have been hilarious if you died because of that.
You know, Danny, for a second there, I thought you were getting attacked by Demon Kitty.
No, Demon Kitty isn't here.
Leave the message after the beep.
But they got rid of that already?
Shit.
I'm not surprised anymore.
Great. What the heck is happening?
Probably something in your internet.
Okay, there we go. Now it's back.
For how long?
Yeah, there was a problem with there was a small problem with remote play not coming up.
Cool. 0.5.
You guys should be seeing it back to normal soon.
I see it.
All right.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, when Ricky's not screaming into his mic.
Yeah, I had to turn him way down. Discord completely crashed on me. I was trying to say, yeah, I'm not surprised anymore. Well, Demon Kitty's not here anymore, sadly. Thankfully, Mom didn't just take her back to the adoption place. She found another foster home. Because apparently, Demon Kitty was on her last leg, apparently, because, from what I overheard, the, doctor there was like, yeah, she's old, and honestly, if you bring her back, we understand, but if you bring her back, like, she's more than likely gonna euthanize. So instead, Mom found her another home.
Ricky, I thought you said crash.
Son of a bitch.
You hear me, Nick?
Yeah, well, between Ricky blowing his top over his internet connection, crapping out.
I turned his volume down to about 10% because it was deafening.